Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another Paragon patch overview or read-through or talk about. I don't know. So basically, this is me, by the way. Hello. If you didn't know, hi. This is my wall of geekiness right here. That's a stormtrooper. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Whatever. So yeah, Paragon patch. This is it's a release of Severon, the newest hero, as well as. That's annoying me. It's not straight. There we go. Release of Severon, the new hero. Is a tank, kind of a tank jungle damage dealer ish kind of guy. As well as nerfs to Grux and Fang Mao, which are sorely needed. Just roll down here. So basically, today's update marks the hero Severon's release. He's going on saying that, he uses hammer and eats souls and grows in size. And by eating souls, he gains health and bonus damage to boost his late game. And then, all heroes are always free, which is awesome. So whenever someone is released, you can just jump into game, play that bastard. Although, since everyone is doing that, it might be hard to find a game. I had some difficulty. I just took like 20 minutes to get in the game as Severon, but we did pretty well. You'll see. We did fucking awesome, actually. Yeah, but anyway, he is really cool. I'm gonna say definitely my favorite character so far, or hero. So very nice, very fun to play. And then they just go on saying that hero balance is definitely always going to be, something progressive. It's always gonna be there. You're always gonna buff and nerf heroes, like in all MOBAs. No hero or character or figure or doodah, whatever, is always perfect. There's always need for improvements or the opposite of improvements. And they go on saying that Grux and Fang Mao's performance has been super high, and their win rate is like through the roof. So they've nerfed them, reduced their scaling, and they removed some kind of passive effects from their abilities, and stuff like that, to make them more in line. If not in line, then below, to at least remove their effectiveness of just going ham 1v5ing everyone and still going out with like above half HP, which is fucking crazy. A lot of people are upset about this, because Grux and Fang Mao has become, some people's favorite because they are the OP dudes, and a lot of players only play the OP characters because they can just go ham with them super easy, and they think, that is, they consider themselves good if they do that, which is kind of annoying. What's my cat doing? God damn it. Whatever. So yeah, but in my opinion, definitely nerf them to the ground and then go from there. There's nothing hurting there. You can still play Grux and Fang Mao right now effectively, and very nice, and you can still get kills and you can do your stuff, but it's not gonna be as easy because it was super easy before. If I felt like just getting an easy win, I would just jump in and just play Grux and Fang Mao and I would just win easy, which is, it should not be like that. Definitely not. So yeah, it's a nice patch to nerf those heroes. Then go saying that the next few updates will look at movement speed and travel mode tweaks, along with balances and other roles. yeah, so that's just simple explanation. I don't know what's going on and what's going to happen in the future. I do not like this though, that they'll be looking into movement speed. In my opinion, a game like Paragon should not have increased movement speed. Everyone should have, okay, like buffs, you know, but not movement speed that you can buy, not cards that increase movement speed, because that is just going to put you so far ahead of anyone else that doesn't have movement speed. I mean, the one of the main issues with Grux was that his ultimate actually gave him movement speed, so he was faster than anyone. And if he just ulted and someone just tried to run away, they couldn't, because he could just stay on them. He could just keep moving and auto attacking, and he would just hit them. So that, in my opinion, is something that is going to be not good. But I mean, all MOBAs have movement speed, so I guess we'll have to see what happens. But I just like the pace of the game so much, and yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to see it, you know, becoming. I don't want it to become like Smite, where movement speed is just crazy, over the top, and just annoying. But whatever, we'll see what happens, I guess. So let's move on to Grux. Oh god, there's a lot. All right. Passive: only the strong survive. Players could consistently gain 1,000 or more HP from his passive. This has been reduced to, but should still favor early to mid game. Yeah, reduced health gain from passive by 4 per kill to 2 per kill. Passive now caps at 100 stacks or 200 health. So from 1,000 to 200, that is a huge nerf. My god. Yeah. I wonder if they. Well, it couldn't have been 100 here. That would have been weird. It wouldn't have been a nerf then. Whatever. Ultimate. Players routinely got 120 physical damage, which is equivalent to 15 to 16 card points. Physical damage. That's crazy. This has been reduced. Cool. Reduced movement speed, or removed movement speed. That's what I was talking about. They removed his movement speed. Reduced damage bonus from Warlord's Challenge from 60, 90, 120 to 15, 30, and 45. I mean, that seems fine, but I haven't played him. We're gonna have to play him to see. Remove the duration scaling from Warlord's Challenge from 6, 7, 8 to 8. Well, that's okay. That is a buff, nothing else. Yeah. Increased cost from Warlord Challenge to minus. Wait, increased cost of it from minus 100 to minus 100, minus 125. They mean mana cost then, I guess. Right. So it had a flat cost of 100 mana. Now it has a max cost at 150 mana. It's not that huge, to be honest. Smash and grab. Increased damage, based damage scaling on smash and grab from max 192. Ooh, that's an annoying number. To max of holy, my goodness, that's a nice boost. Yeah, almost 30 damage. 220. All right. Reduced card scaling on smash and grab. Okay, so they reduced the card scaling a little bit, like 25. So that it's not too much. It's still above, in my opinion. Charge, reduced base damage scaling on charge slightly from max 178 to max 130. That is slightly. $50. Pretty big nerf, in my opinion, but all right. Reduced card scaling from charge from 1 to point, and then they reduced the scaling by half. That's a big nerf. Not that charge was anything they actually dealt damage with, in my opinion. It was more of a chase or get out of dodge ability. Yeah, in my opinion, anyway. Alright, additional changes. Reduced max health scaling of Grudge slightly from 0.9 to 0.85 to compensate for passive. So they nerfed his max health scaling and his passive. Alright, whatever. Affected tooltips updated. Alright, that's Grux. Fang Mao, passive. We saw a large swing in power from Fang Mao's passive. Reduced the impact of each stack to make his power a bit more predictable. Alright, so his passive made him, you know, be all over the place in terms of damage dealing then. So like he could deal like a super ton damage, but it could also not deal a super ton damage, but it could be, you know, either or, I guess. Reduced attack bonus and shield bonus from Fang Mao's passive from 0.1 to 0.04 per stack. 30% to 12 maxed. Alright, that's good. I mean, 30% attack bonus. It's pretty good. Reaping Dash. Reduced card scaling from Reaping Dash or on Reaping Dash to 0.5 from 0.75. Reduced card scaling on Sweep to account for passive potential. That's not that bad, actually. That's okay. That is fair, in my opinion. Yeah. Sweep. Reduced card scaling on Sweep to account for passive potential. It's fine. Hamstring. Reduced card scaling again from 1 to 0.5. Not too bad. That's okay. Ultimate Earth Shatter. Rebalance based damage scaling on Earth Shadow from max 600 to max rebalanced. Alright, so overall it will deal more damage, but it is not, you know, 4, 5, 600. It's 325, 515, and 705. So it will deal more damage. Just not at early levels. When you get there, you know, it'll deal a lot of damage. I mean, his ultimate is very good, but it's very easy to dodge. So that's it should be, you know, a hard damaging ability, definitely. Reduced guard scaling Earth Shatter from 3 to 1. Okay. Increased cost of Earth Shatter from 100 to as well as same as Grux. Reduced shield on Shattered Earth to max 250 to 100. 100 all the way. Alright, that is a big nerf. I like it. And just some general bug fixes. Fixed a bug with shadow pads. It's a bug, not which bug. I wish they could have put that in there. Whatever. Disabled Scorching Tails and Tainted Magic due to instability issues. I would guess those are cards. They don't say, but I would guess they are cards. Update. Yes, this has been a big one. Muriel can no longer deliver Prime Orb, Prime Helix Orb, to deliver a location with her ultimate. So if you don't understand this, a lot of people are complaining because Muriel can, when she has the orb, she can use her ultimate to transport over to the activation pad, and activate the orb. So let's say, you know, her team is battling the Prime Helix Guardian. One of her teammates can run to the activation pad, and when they've taken the orb, or she's taken the orb, she can use her ultimate to that dude who's over at the activation point and just turn it in instantly. While not intended, I kind of thought of it as it's a function. It's nice thinking. It's a mechanic, in my opinion. Good. You should always have wards in the Prime Helix, pit right there. If you know the enemy has a Muriel and this is a possibility, then put wards down there, put wards at your activation pad so you know if there's someone, you know, going there. Ward the routes there so you know if they are actually running there. I mean, there's a lot you can do to actually, you know, stop this from happening, but people are just complaining, and Epic said that this was not an intended function, so they removed it, and that is fine. It's perfectly fine. I did not, in, you know, any of my games had this happen, so I don't know how hard it was to counter, but I can't imagine it being too hard, to be honest. I mean, minions run the lanes, so you would see if someone were, you know, running the lane there. If they took the jungle, you could just easily ward it, but, you know, whatever. It's the same thing. You can't press B and back to base when you have the orb, because you will drop it. So now then the Muriel will drop the orb when she uses her ultimate, which is okay. That's fine. So yeah, that was a read through of the patches. The patch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Helps a lot. Give it a like. Give it a comment. If there's anything, you know, you want me to improve on or whatever, just hit me up with a comment, and don't forget to hit the share button to spread the virus. That would help a lot as well. Plus, head over to my Twitter. Follow me there. There's a link in the drop down box below. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.